Hi, I'm Fumilola Matthew Mubolaji, and I'm a career coach and the founder of Careers with Fumi Consulting. I'm here today to educate and inspire 50 secondary school students on leadership. These secondary students are prefects in their various schools, and I'm here to share with them how to become leaders in their own space. I'll be sharing with them how to inspire, how to educate themselves, how to create a safe space, how to work on their mindset, and also sharing with them some free resources such as books, biographies, and courses. I hope and I know they're going to have an amazing time. I was the one in charge of writing noisemakers' names. Do you guys still do that?
Yes.
You still do that?
Yes.
Oh my God. After how many years? Okay, not in all schools, but in some schools. Okay, some people are like, no, my school is more than that. Like, no. We do it on iPads now, right? Or you use your thumb print. So give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. Yourself. Not your bestie. Give yourself a hug. You hug yourself. You're esteemed. You're loved. You're wonderful. Someone is not hugging herself, and I'm going to call her out. And someone else, a guy, is not hugging himself. Do you think it's all mushy? So write what you want to learn from the class today. Just on the sticky note, what you want to gain from this session today. Even if you don't know what it's all about. There's just this lady standing in front of you here and you're just wondering, what's she going to say? Leadership, of course, is a very huge word. And I don't know if you know what it means, but I'm sure that you are in it right now. Okay? And for someone that has not been a leader before, it's something new. It's scary. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. If everyone in your class is in trouble, you are responsible, right? If something goes missing, all fingers points to you. So what do you do when you're in a leadership role? Strengths are the things that you're really good at. You're good at cooking, you're good at singing, you're good at basketball, you're good at football, you're good at tennis, right? You're good at making hair, you're good at makeup. Whatever it is, that's your strengths. What are your weaknesses? It could be a subject. And which is fine. Based on your strengths, what are the opportunities that you have? You are good at football. You could be a footballer, right? You are good at mathematics. You could be a mathematician. You are a school prefect now. That's a leadership opportunity for you. Threats could be scary sometimes because you are wondering, okay, if I'm not good at this and an opportunity comes, that means that I will not be able to fit in. It's not about the vibes, okay? It's about service. It's about you knowing that people are there that want you to help them. Everybody has that innate ability to lead. It's in you. It's in me. It's in everybody. So there's no right or wrong answer. Then when you're put in a situation or you're in an environment that gives you that opportunity to lead, and then you have people that put you and push you through, then you become raised as a leader. But it's in you. You just have to dig deeper and get it. It's assumed that people cannot do this. It's assumed that you cannot manage your leadership role as a prefect with school. It's very demanding. And people are like, are you sure you're going to be able to do it? You know, you have to show up at many times. You have to go for trainings. You have to be here, right? When other people are in class or you're in school. You have to learn. You have to be there. You have to be on top. Your grades have to be top notch, okay? Especially if you're on a scholarship. So you have to challenge existing assumptions to say, okay, nobody has done it before, but I'm going to be the first to do it. You can do that. You relate with God. Whatever religion you're from, okay? You pray, right? You ask God for help. In your exam, even for that day, to put you through. You have to learn how to ask for help. You have to ask questions. You have to be able to relate on your own and also with others, but most especially with God. Because you could pray about something and God will say, oh, okay, you should do something. And you do it and then He helps you out. And you're like, oh, I'm so happy I did this. Okay? Things that you know that you stand by. Things that you know that that are set in stone for you. You're not going to shake on them. They don't have to be big words, right? But they are personal to you. And you know that as an individual, this is what you want to be known for. So what are your values? What are the things you want to be known for? What are the things you want to work on as an individual? There are no shortcuts to success. You have to do the right thing at all times. At what?
All times.
When it's convenient? At what?
All times.
When it's easy? At what?
All
When it's cool? At what? When it's fun? At what? So let that stick, at all times. So there are two types of goals. There are what? Long-term and... So the short-term goal now is what? Pass your exam. With what? In what? Flying colors. Colors just be flying like this. Right? But what I really mean is A's, right? You're going to ace them in A's. Okay? So you can move over to the next level. If you want to do your study here, you want to do it abroad, whatever the case may be, God helping you and giving you all the support and guidance you need, you would be able to achieve that. There will be no buts. Okay? So that's the short-term goal. Then the long-term goal is to be successful, right? Right? To own a business, to work in a multinational, right? To start an NGO. You have to be focused. You just don't say, oh, okay, today is another day, another naira, another day, another dollar. No. You have to sit down and say, what are the things I want to achieve today? How do I want to ace my day? What are the things I want to do? Who do I need to call on? Do I need to read a book? Do I need to study? What subject? How many pages? How many chapters? How many past questions? You see, now you are breaking it down. And it's becoming easier as you break it down. Not that I just want to study. I should study. I know I should study, so I will study. But then, what do you want to study? When do you want to study? How do you want to study? Do you want to study with music? In a noisy place? In the library? Do you want to study at your friend's place? Do you want to study at your cousin's place? Do you want to study in school? Do you want to study at home? You see, it's getting easier. How many hours do you want to study for? How do you want to study? You want to read and then do your past questions? Or you want to watch videos on the topic? Okay? Or you want to study in a group like you guys do? You know, whatever you think on, you become. Do you know? If you think about your life and your journey as a success, you become a success. That's just one step. You still need to put in the work. But it starts with your mind. So you have to water it with what? Good and every year, every month, every hour, minute, second, millisecond, every day. And you break it down as I've broken it down. Every millisecond, every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every month, every year. It becomes a habit. Before you go to bed, I'm grateful for my eyes, I'm grateful for my nose, I'm grateful for my mouth. It seems minute, right? Because you are using them, but you know there are some people that do not have them. Some people have to pay to use them. I'm grateful that I'm able to breathe easily. I'm grateful I'm able to walk, right? And you're not saying, okay, people that don't know how to do this or don't have these things, that lesser people. No, they are not. But you are saying, thank you, Lord, for the grace. And you can also pray for people to even have that grace as well. I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful for my guardians. I'm grateful for my siblings. You have to be grateful. You might not be where you want to be. Maybe this was not the school you wanted to go to, but then you are here. Or maybe this is not the subject you wanted to study, but you are here. You didn't want to go to boarding school. You wanted to go to day school. You wanted to study abroad, but you are here. So you have to be grateful and make the most of it. Emotions doesn't mean you're crying. It's an aspect of it, but it's not the full definition of it. Okay, emotions mean that you have the heart and you are leading. For example, maybe you're an emotionally intelligent leader. You are leading from the heart. You're not leading from the head to say, oh, this is just how we should do it. You are not like an autocratic leader. You say, what will my people need? What will my people want? How can I help them? You are asking the right questions. So emotional intelligence is just you asking the right questions to help 1, 2, 3 people out of the way. That's as simple as it can get. So you need to understand and share the feelings of other people. You need to understand. That's step 1. Before you can understand other people's feelings, you have to understand your own feelings, right? You have to understand how you are, why you're doing what you're doing, how you talk, how you act, you know, how your attitude, your character. Why are you always shouting? Maybe you're always shouting in your house, right? Or why are you always quiet? Maybe because your parents are quite quiet, right? They are very like low-key, kind of. So you are not who you are just by accident. is a factor or a match of many factors. Your upbringing, your environment, your school, your culture, you know, your religion, is a lot of things. So you need to understand that before you can understand and share other people's feelings, okay? So empathy is so important. You need to develop it with time. And you can do that by asking intelligent questions. Huh? And then it's not like you asking questions. Why are you crying self? Are you a baby? No. In fact, if you ask in that tone, you just erase everything you said. Because the tone is more important than the question. Do you get me? Why are you crying? Are you okay? It's different, right, from the first one. Communicating as a leader is so important. Half of the things you do as a leader is communicate. When you need to share a message with your set, with your class, they send it through you, right? You are a leader, so you are accountable. You should be accountable by all means to someone, and that person necessarily doesn't have to be someone that is like older, but person has more knowledge to an extent and can also keep you a bit disciplined and committed. It could be peer-to-peer accountability, like a study partner, to say we're going to study 2 chapters every day of this book. We're going to study the Bible every week. We're going to do the Bible study, for example. We're going to read a book on leadership together, and at the end of the month we're going to review it. So basically it's as simple as that. You have to be able to respect the person, respect their time, respect their decision, and also obey them. You can't do it alone. You need help. That you are here, you need help. We all need help. We all need help. We all need someone to put us through, right? It can be your peer, it can be your colleague, it can be your teacher, your guardian, your career, maybe your career counselor, your guardian, your sibling. You know, it could be your teacher or your aunt at home or your uncle. They can be your mentor. And it could be someone very distant that you don't even know physically. Although I would prefer you know the person physically, it's much easier for you. Right? And you can meet maybe once in 2 weeks to go through your goals. If you have questions, you reach out to them to say, how do I do this? How do I do this? How are you able to achieve this? I have a question. I feel stuck. I feel demotivated and all. But you just don't keep quiet, okay? So what made them different? Determination. Persistence. What did you call that? Precision, yes. Hard work, yes. They stuck to their dreams and goals. Thank you. Who else? Discipline, passion. Self-discovery, very important. Mindset. I'm going to do it at all costs. Service, yes, they serve. Setting goals, discipline, commitment, time management, avoiding distractions, switching off their phone when they need to study. You ask for help because you are born to do great things. Do you believe that? So say after me, I'm born to do great things. You are born to do great things, whether you like it or not, and whether you believe it or not, is a fact. And there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to do it. Okay? Because there's greatness within you, and you're not going to be limited by what people are saying, about what the situation of the country is saying, about what the environment is saying, about what your classmates are saying, about how you feel, or what your parents are saying. Even if it's not in alignment with what you want to achieve, you have to be focused. Because life is basically about challenges. Because there's no one that has been a success without having passed through failure. So if you say, oh, this person has failed, one day they will shall succeed. Because they did not give up. Let's stay hungry for knowledge, for growth, for development. Stay hungry to become better, to do better, to be more, to know more. So own your uniqueness. What does it mean to own your uniqueness? Your hair, your eyes, your legs, your nose, your mouth have all been specially crafted to suit you by God. So we are done for the day, right? A round of applause for ourselves. Thank you for coming. Hi, we're done with the session now, and it was an amazing session with students, participants from over 6 schools, including the Holy Child College. And the feedback was there from them was that it was an inspirational session. They learned about emotional intelligence. They learned about the best ways to communicate. They learned about empathy, and they also learned how to start their day with God. Thank you.